Hello, hello. Here we are for our weekly live. Happy to have you here with us. I'm Susanna, Empowered Lifestyle Essential Education, Essential Oil Education. Why do I always trip up on that? Is the name of our group, and we're here to support all things health and wellness and an amazing lifestyle that leads to more enjoyment of life. Hi, Taia.
Hi, good morning. It's great to have you here.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm happy to be here. It's feeling very November-ish today, isn't it?
It is. We were really lucky here in Connecticut yesterday for Halloween. It was cool but clear. And we got another rainy day. I'm looking out the window here.
And it's in the 30s.
Yeah, it's pretty cold. I have a little space heater and I'm going to do something crazy. And I've got my slippers on in my office. I've got these nice cozy UGG slippers. So when I come into my studio, I throw my slippers on.
I would do that.
That helps with the rainy, dreary day.
Absolutely.
Feels cozy.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So we're lucky we have the cozy studio here and that it's nice and quiet to do a live. So.
Yeah, this is a very cozy place.
Yeah.
Did you go to CrossFit this morning?
I did not. You're calling me out on live video. Last night it was late. We got home late and because we were with you for Halloween and none of us were up and at it early this morning.
Oh, so I get that.
I have the 5:30 a.m. option or the 9:30 a.m. So I did not make it.
You had a lot on your plate today.
Yeah, I had to get into the studio and work. So here we are.
I get that. Well, I ran in the rain this morning.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And
that's really good.
I always feel like I've had a good accomplishment when I run in the rain. You know?
Yeah, you feel like more intense or like like you're enduring more for the sake of exercise and like you deserve like a special.
Yeah, like you're a badass, right?
Yes, exactly. That's what I was going to say, but you said it. And then, it's double duty. You shower while you run.
This is true. Yep, always requires a shampoo, but that's okay too, you know. But it made me feel so good. And so I don't know how all of you experienced Halloween. We had kind of a fun family evening so Leo could go out with his friends around our very familiar neighborhood, all of his buddies. And we had loaded nachos and pumpkin pie. It wasn't so bad, right?
It was delicious. It was really good.
Thank you.
And we do the siete tortilla chips for our nachos, which are they don't have the corn and stuff in them like traditional corn chips, so they're a healthier version.
Exactly. Yeah, they're made from almond flour and cassava flour. Definitely a better choice. That's the chips that we have for when we need and want chips, and sometimes we just do. And then pretty much everything we put on the nachos was healthy.
We had the good grass-fed ground beef with organ meat. Yeah. And
all seasoned up, nice and spicy.
It was good. It was good.
And some jalapenos. I tried a goat cheddar, which I thought was a little bit dry for nachos. It's a very nice cheese.
It did dry out a little bit in the oven, but it was all good. So it was fun.
So it was a lot of fun. And I can honestly say I didn't touch and wasn't even tempted to touch any of the candy that I gave out or the candy that Leo hauled home. I looked at it, thought it was very interesting, but...
Interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting. He had some marshmallow thing that I've never seen before. But I had this little mental checklist. I was like, oh, yeah, I remember those taste kind of good. And then I say, how is that going to make me feel? I do remember how that used to make me feel. And then I say, do I want to feel that way now? And I'm like, no, it's not worth it. I'm going to make it really worth it if I'm going to compromise how good I feel. So I didn't have one piece of candy. And I never shared this with you guys, but the pumpkin pie had no sugar in it.
Really?
Yeah.
It was really good.
It was sweetened with monk fruit. And monk fruit is actually a really good substitute for sugar if you want to get that into your house before the holidays. It is absolutely wonderful. It doesn't have a weird taste. Like stevia can have a pretty weird taste sometimes.
Yeah.
And I buy products that have stevia in them that actually taste really good. But any stevia that I've ever bought to add to something, it tastes
like baking. It doesn't. Yeah.
No, it just tastes weird.
Yeah.
And but the monk fruit does not taste weird, and it's very, very sweet. It's actually a gourd that grows in Asia, and it's a great addition to your kitchen for the things that it works in. And I make a little pumpkin bread with that. And
is it like a cup for cup thing?
That's how I treat it. I just put a half a cup of that in the pie, and I thought it was sweet enough. Did you think it was sweet enough?
Yeah, it was great. Yeah, it's good.
And then I use coconut milk. I'll actually share my pumpkin pie recipe because it comes out really nice, and it's easy to do. And with the monk fruit, it just didn't really have sugar in it. So
cool. Tasted great.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. So what we're covering today, we're on the second phase of our cleanse. And for those of you who started day one, you are now taking GX Assist. And GX Assist is just a wonderful support to microbial health. And it reduces the number of negative bacterias. You know, we all have microbes in our gut. That's how we roll as humans. And we all get some that are not doing us any good. So the GX Assist helps to reduce those microbes and make more room for the good microbes that we want to build up in our body.
Yes.
And I find it is something I always keep on hand for when I have sugar, like after Thanksgiving, after Christmas, when I've really let myself indulge more in the treats. I will take GX Assist for a few days. It just seems to help rebalance my body. And what else do you like to do, even for like detoxing from Halloween candy?
Yeah, in our description we promised some tips for a Halloween candy hangover. So so detoxing from sugar, I, unlike you, did have a few pieces of candy. I'm more choosy about what I'll have, so I'll pick out a couple of my favorites, and if I take a bite of something and I don't really love it, I'll just toss it. And no, I don't feel a need to have candy today, but what I did is I took my digestive enzymes, drank a ton of water. We're on the GX Assist, which helps to clear that out also. And then using my MetaPower, so MetaPower oil in my water and the collagen.
That's a really good system.
So the MetaPower naturally, any citrus oils naturally curb your craving for sugar.
They do. So. And the cinnamon helps to restabilize your blood sugar. Cinnamon is known to lower blood sugar overall, and it stops cravings for sugar, and it stabilizes your blood sugar after.
Right, and the MetaPower has all that in it. And something that I'm super aware of with the sugar, you know, we mentioned we had protein on our nachos that we had last night. So like balancing it, if I just had sugar without any protein, then I would be kind of off. But getting the sugar out of your system, the MetaPower is great for that.
Yeah. So. And I always like to encourage people that the things that seem hard to do, you can grow into and be in a different and better place in your lifestyle. And I think I've shared this before, but I will share it again. I used to pick up all the bags of the Halloween candy for the trick-or-treaters on sale and have them on hand, and I ate them all before Halloween got here. And then I had to go out on Halloween day and get more candy because, you know, I had eaten it all. Like just having it there.
You used to do that?
I did used to do that. Yeah. And just having it there, it was like a temptation that I didn't seem to be able to take control of. I've been just a total sugar addict in my life, even though I lived a healthy lifestyle and cared about it. But sugar was definitely something that
had power over you.
It had power over me. Yeah, it really did. And for me now, just not to care. Like I looked at all Leo's haul of all the stuff, and I mean, he's 13, you know, even if we don't want him to eat so much sugar, he's going to, because that's what kids do at Halloween. And but there was not one thing that I thought worth it. And I just want to share that, because we can grow into a better place and find the lifestyle that we choose to feel very normal and easy. But when we're trying to make the change, it seems harder. And you love your atomic habits and like making change and good habits in small increments. Do you want to share a little about that?
Yeah, Atomic Habits is one of my favorite books. If you haven't read it yet, then definitely do. And if nothing else, you can read some excerpts from it and still get some great takeaways. But he teaches basically that by improving our habits, you know, in very small amounts on a daily basis, that over the long term, we reach our goals.
Yeah.
And that just doing 1% better every day in, you know, over the course of weeks and months adds up to a lot.
Yeah.
And then, you know, my other favorite saying from him is that every action you take is a vote for the type of person that you wish to become. So if you know, get up every morning and go for a walk, you identify as somebody that goes for a walk when you get up in the morning. And if you're somebody that, you know, goes for a run in the rain, then you identify as somebody that goes for a run in the rain. If you identify as somebody, you know, that can't take control of their diet, then that's what you're going to believe about yourself. So those, you know, those kind of mental games that we play with ourselves in terms of making choices and our self-identity are really important in whether we're going to move forward into health or, you know, move backward into, you know, unhealthy habits or not feeling well.
Yeah. Yeah.
And for me with the candy, it can be, and I hope this is relatable to some people, because I know that it has been for me. I know that the sugar is bad for me, but sometimes when I place so much guilt or like beat myself up over having candy, then it just is worse. I kind of get into like a self-loathing and then continue the bad habit. And so thankfully now I'm in a place where I had a few pieces of my favorite candy. I had more sugar than I would on a regular day, but I'm not like punishing myself for it today.
Yeah.
I'm doing things to cleanse that make me feel good anyway, but I'm not like beating myself up, and I don't feel like I've completely derailed my the place where I'm at right now. Now, that being said, when I'm in a place where I've had absolutely no sugar, you know, introducing sugar can derail, and it's different for everybody. So you know yourself best whether, you know, you're kind of need to abstain completely or allow yourself a few treats and then move on.
Yeah.
But none of us can undo what we did yesterday, and beating yourself up for it isn't going to help.
Right. Right. And there's a little kind of a financial analogy that kind of parallels the atomic habits. And it goes like this. So what would you rather have if you were to be given today $1 million or a penny that doubles every day for 30 days? What seems like the best answer?
Well, $1 million. I mean, who wouldn't want to have $1 million? I don't want a penny.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right? I would think $1 million.
Yeah, it's hard to have the vision of that. But a penny that doubles every day for 30 days becomes $5.5 million. But it's very hard to see that when you're asked that question. It's like, oh, give me the $1 million. I'll be very happy with that, right?
Yeah.
And habits are like that. It's a penny seems like nothing in today's world. A lot of stores don't even take the change for a penny, you know, or people don't take their change. But if it were to double every day for 30 days, that compound interest would be over $5 million. And our habits can be like that. And I feel like that's how I have gotten to a better place about a number of things. And it's just been a very small increments at a time. And there's been times when I did backslide, but then I stabilized and continued on. And so the reason we're sharing all of this is, like you said, we hope it's relatable. Don't be hard on yourself. Be encouraging. Take a good, better, best attitude. And just keep taking steps that will help you to live a healthier and more joyful life. And especially not to go down the road of metabolic conditions and type 2 diabetes and all the conditions that develop when we aren't in such a good lifestyle place. But another way to help detox from any time that we have a lot of sugar is the apple cider vinegar, drinking the Bragg's apple cider vinegar. I just bought 2 more bottles. I always keep about 4 bottles in my cupboard because I never want to run out of it.
They sell out of it sometimes.
Yeah, they do. And it's simple, it's inexpensive. If you hate vinegar, put a little honey with it. Use it in your salad dressing instead of bottled dressings, because those usually have some ingredients in them that aren't exactly what you maybe really want in your body. But apple cider vinegar is just wonderful. And even having it as a daily habit, we've mentioned it before, it's a very good daily habit. And it's a very good habit any day that maybe you have a dessert or, you ate something. A while later, have a glass of warm water with apple cider vinegar. It really helps restabilize blood sugar.
Yeah, and I've heard that it's really good to have right before bed to help you sleep.
Oh.
I don't have problems falling asleep at this point in my life. But
I haven't tried that, but I will.
Yeah. I've heard research, actually Tony Robbins talked about it in an interview with Tim Ferriss about apple cider vinegar before bed and sleep.
Oh, well, that's
goes
wonderful.
Back a few years.
Yeah, that's wonderful. I've never tried that, and it does stabilize your blood sugar. Yeah. And having stable blood sugar is an important part of having good sleep, because if your blood sugar is high when you go to bed, it will fall probably between 1 and 3 in the morning and wake you up.
Yes.
When it drops, it wakes you up.
One of the top contributors to poor sleep is insulin resistance and blood sugar.
Yeah.
In fact, Eric was just reading an article about that this morning.
Yeah. Yeah. And then your lemon oil that you're having with your cleanse. Your lemon oil is so cleansing to anything that is in our body that we want to flush out. Drink a lot of water and add your lemon oil, and that's just super supportive to your microbial health and just to your overall, your lymphatic system and your overall good health. And is there anything else you have in your thoughts about Halloween hangover?
No, not about that. I'm just thinking about all the other things we're talking about today. We've got a few other really cool things to share with you. So for Halloween hangover, just forgive yourself if you ate too much candy yesterday. Use all your tools to feel better today and move on into health.
Yeah, absolutely. And we wanted to talk about the sadness that can come on with this time of year. So today is feeling very November-ish, but having a good run this morning, it really helps mood, even if it's a dreary, rainy day. It just makes you feel good, and it's very mood lifting. But this weekend we'll be setting the clocks back, and that early darkness really becomes heavy for a lot of people. And we want to share some tools for lifting mood during the dark season. It really lasts from now, it gets kind of dark earlier and earlier until around Christmas time, and then the days start to get longer again. So it is a pretty short period. Just keep reminding yourself of that. By January, we'll have another hour of daylight toward the end of January.
Yep.
But essential oils are powerful mood lifters. And did you have your Essential Life book to read a little about that?
Yeah, I have my big old Essential Life book, which is a big book, but it's really cool. It's got all these great graphics and charts and stuff in it. So I have our Essential Life book. And for SAD, is the oils you wanted to cover? Yeah, so a lot of people know seasonal affective disorder is SAD, and there are oils that can, there's a lot of oils that can lift you up, but the ones that we're going to share today are Bergamot Adaptive Blend, Cheer Blend, Passion Blend, and Motivate Blend. And the bergamot can be diffused, applied topically with carrier oil, not when you're going to go out in the sunlight, and taken internally. Adaptive is an aromatic and topical oil. Cheer Uplifting Blend is aromatic and topical. Same with Passion and Motivate. So if you have those oils, get them out and have them handy. Throw them in your bag, you know, when you go out for the day, or have them when you get up in the morning, you know, or whenever you're feeling like you need a little boost in mood.
Absolutely. And if you know you're prone to feeling a little low in the winter, start using them prophylactically. Don't wait until you feel really sad to start them. And you can just carry them with you. Have them in your pocketbook or on your desk, or so they're available to you all the time. And bergamot is an oil that I just absolutely love. I use it all year long, but I especially use it in the wintertime. It makes me feel very happy, bright. It's good for our brain. And all your citrus oils are cheering and uplifting and lift our mood. Your lemon oil will do that. You can put a little in your palm of your hand and inhale it, and it's very uplifting. You put it in the diffuser. It makes the house smell really clean. And so I really encourage you to lean on the tools and resources at your fingertips, because it will help you to have a happier and better winter. And even if you don't really get heavily affected, lean into these oils anyway, because they just make life better.
Yeah, they're just overall enjoyable. There's oil blends that we have, like the On Guard with the spice oils. It's very warming. And actually clove, which is it clove?
Yeah.
Is the oil of the month?
Yes.
Yes, November. Clove is the oil of the month, which you can get for free with a 125 PV order this month through Loyalty Rewards. And clove oil is a spice oil that's very warming. So when you put that in the diffuser, it smells very cozy. It smells like when we were little and you used to do those clove oranges. Do you remember those?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it reminds me of that.
Yeah.
You can add some wild orange and clove. That's a great combination.
Yes.
So use your oils, and so much better than, you know, artificial fragrance in so many ways.
Yes.
You know, so candles, you know, all that we just have to be careful of, mindful of.
Absolutely. So. And your clove oil is really good for oral health. And I'm just going to mention doTERRA's mouthwash. I got a little irritation in my gum. I think it was from, I don't know, like the outside paper of a nut or something stuck into my gum. And then it was irritated, and I was worried it was getting inflamed, and it just hurt when I flossed. And I started rinsing with doTERRA's mouthwash, which I believe has some clove oil in it. I think it has cinnamon in it, because it's an On Guard mouthwash and it has all those oils. And it totally helped the discomfort in my gums. And I had a cleaning at my dentist this Monday, and there were no problems. My mouth was super healthy. So keeping a healthy mouth is as important as keeping a healthy gut microbiome. And clove is great to just rub on your gums if something feels irritated or a little inflamed. Just put a drop on your finger and just massage it all around your gums. It is wonderful in that way. So you're going to want to be sure and get your free clove oil this month, and it's just a wonderful addition to your resources. And then myrrh.
Myrrh is 10% off all month, so that's our product of the month that is discounted. And myrrh is a wonderful oil for skin, also for oral health, correct?
Yes.
And for skin, emotionally, very supportive, to feel nurtured.
Yes.
So it's a really great oil to have. It smells very earthy. It's a really, it's been used in women's you know, perfumes and facial care products for centuries. Longer? How long is a century?
Yeah, no, like thousands of years. Yeah.
And we have this pure myrrh oil, which you can mix into your facial care products, use it topically. It's really just a beautiful oil.
Mm-hmm.
So
very, very good.
Yep.
And
go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I'm just thinking about other November doTERRA. We have so much this time of year with doTERRA. It's really fun because, you know, we're getting into all of the holiday season products too. And so those were released today, and you can go online and check out the whole catalog. There's really fun stuff for everyone in your life, like not just essential oil lovers, but we have all kinds of fun products. So go online and check that out. Somebody online asked if it's too early to start decorating for Christmas today.
Absolutely not.
I said no. It's not too early to shop for Christmas either. So
yeah,
go on and check that out. And if you have any questions about the holiday products, just let us know. If you need help picking out gifts.
Well, I just want to mention some of my favorites. And the Holiday Joy Oil is just divine. It
sells out too.
It sells out. So that's why I want you to pay special attention. And giving gifts that are non-toxic and consumable are really a gift of love. We mostly don't need more stuff. When you go down to your storage room or out to your garage or, you know, look in a closet and you groan at how much stuff you've accumulated, that's the case for most of us in this country because we are very fortunate. But consumable products and products that are pure and safe for everyone are such a loving gift. And the Holiday Joy makes the house smell like a winter boutique,
like
or like a cozy gift shop in the mountains, or it's just so delicious. I love it. And it can also be purchased with the little bubble diffuser, which is just a very small diffuser that's motion activated and rechargeable, and it is the cutest thing. And that's a duo. And then the Holiday Peace is another version of an amazing oil to diffuse at this time of year. And then what else is there? The Malama Bath Bar is back as an item. There's the new fragrance. Last year it was Cantana. This year, what is the new one called? Do you remember?
Oh, no, I don't.
Yeah, so it's more on the lines of to replace your perfume. I only wear essential oils for my fragrance, but it's just really nice in a spray bottle. And there are quite a few other lovely things. So check it out. They will sell out, and just think about whose stocking is waiting for some lovely, safe, delicious product to be dropped into it in December.
Yeah, they've got really, really cool stuff. I just brought up my phone since I don't have everything memorized, but we were previewing it at the convention in September. There are some products that are coming out on the 15th, so just be mindful of that, like the Malama hand creams coming out on the 15th, the Serenity Bedtime Kit, which has the Serenity and the eye mask. They have a holiday baking scent, like you already said, the Holiday Peace and Holiday Joy. They have the cooking oils out again, Majestic Lore Personal Aroma.
That's the one, yeah.
Midnight Forest for the guys in your life. A lot of really cool stuff. They even have a tinted lip gloss. We don't really do makeup, but this time of year they do like little lip gloss and chapstick and stuff like that. So yeah, super fun.
Yeah, it's very fun. So are we going to do our giveaway?
Yeah, I think we have to do our giveaway and wrap it up for the day. We were chatting in the beginning, so I'm sure this is approaching probably a half hour now. So every month we do a giveaway as a thank you to all of our loyal doTERRA lifestyle people here in the group, to all of you. And in October we have this really cool over the shoulder bag, fanny pack bag that we are giving away from doTERRA. And to be entered to win, all you had to do was get your 100 PV lifestyle order in. And the winner of October's giveaway is Deirdre.
Yeah,
So
congratulations.
Deirdre, hopefully you can use this to keep your bear spray in while you're hiking in Montana, or maybe your binoculars to look at the eagles, or maybe an extra pair of gloves because I'm sure it's cold out there now.
Yeah.
So that's for you. Can you hold that, please?
Yeah, for sure.
And then November, we have something cool. Another thing that we picked up at the marketplace at doTERRA back in September. We had so much fun shopping, and we're like, we can buy all this stuff and then give it away to you. So for the November giveaway, we're going to do this nice big tumbler. Check this out. It's a doTERRA branded tumbler in like 2 shades of purple. Has the clear lid with the magnetic open and close. And then it also has a metal straw, which is in the box, which can fit down into the top.
Oh, that's really nice.
Isn't that nice? Look how big it is.
Yeah.
So you definitely can hydrate with that.
Oh, that is so nice.
Yep.
Oh, why didn't I buy one of these?
I know, right?
Yeah.
It was hard not to want to get like one for us and then one for, I'm not sure, that I think that pops out, but I'm not going to push it on recording. Yeah, all this stuff, I kind of wish we got one for us and one to give away, but here we are, we're giving away to you. So 100 PV lifestyle order, and you'll be entered to win that in November.
Yep. And so we appreciate you being with us today. Any questions about the cleanse, because every one of us is just unique and different, and we're here to help and support. And if you started on day 1, like I said, you're in the GX assist phase now. If you are coming in, because many people are jumping in at various places, then just follow what we've shared as the time comes around for you to be in that 10-day phase. And so have a wonderful day. Please put a like or emoji. This will be dropped into YouTube, and it can be seen again there or here in the group. And we really appreciate you.
Thanks, everybody. Bye.